Thank you for chatting about your certification journey with me today.
Really appreciate the opportunity, Emma, and excited to have a quick conversation.
So you're a CCIE and have been a CCIE for 30 years, which is amazing. And I really want to learn more about kind of how you started and what it was like 30 years ago and how your learning journey, your certification journey, kind of how it started.
I joined Cisco early in career. That was my first job back in 1995 and started in the tech organization. And when we joined, what we learned that for technical excellence, if you want to be at that level, it's you got to get your CCIE, right? So it was we were in the right environment, working on helping the customers, configuring, setting up Cisco solutions, troubleshooting them, and all that sort of good stuff. So we were in that right environment to work towards getting our CCIEs, and I basically got my CCIE in 1996, and that sort of set a foundation for me as a person for technical acumen and technical excellence. And from that point on, it's just kind of, grew into it.
Great. And how did you prepare for your CCIE?
At that time, there was a blueprint. They would tell you, oh, you need to kind of do X, Y, Z, because it used to be just one track,
Right.
routing and switching, and it used to be a 2-day exam.
Right.
So you would go in the first day, you would kind of configure and set up a lot of parameters for certain solutions, and then you go back home and you come back the next day, and during this time they would kind of grade your exam and how you did things, and if you did everything correctly, then they would break everything, and the second day you will be let in, so then you can fix everything what they have broken.
So how would you say, from getting your CCIE, how did your career evolve after that?
It's just the way I see it. It was the foundation it gave us for the technical excellence and technical acumen. Because once I kind of got that certification, I kind of grew in that whole technical track within Cisco. Ending up did quite a few different roles in Cisco, but technical excellence was always the goal, right? So did a lot of work in different roles, and in 2009, from 1995 to 2009, became a distinguished engineer in Cisco. During this journey, I wrote 3 books, submitted 13 patents, contributed to IETF and multiple industry standards, became a Cisco Live Hall of Fame speaker, Cisco designated VIP. So a lot of, I would say, got a lot of these badges for the technical excellence along the way. And I see that getting that CCIE was the starting point of in that journey.
Yeah. And did it kind of lay the foundation for what happened?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did you, after getting that initial CCIE, did you get other certifications, or how did you maintain your CCIE status?
What I really admire about the program, that the program actually always addressed what the industry was working on or how it was evolving. So as I said, at that time, it used to be just a route switch exam or track. And if you see over the years, it always kept on growing, right? From service provider to security to collaboration, you name it, right? So basically, while I was kind of doing certain recertifications, I would always pick some new area so I can continue to learn and evolve, right? So I did recertifications and pretty much all the different tracks what were coming along the way.
Isn't that like, that's the most exciting or like one of the best parts about recertification is that you can learn a new skill that then helps you grow your knowledge and will help you grow in your job or learn something new. There's a lot of opportunities.
Exactly. And I actually experienced it firsthand.
Yeah, that's amazing. So we're at Cisco Live, and everybody's talking about AI. So I'm curious, the skills that you learned early in your career that you maintained in this AI era, would you say the skills we need today are different? Would you say they're still the skills are still relevant? What you learned for your CCIE is still relevant today?
I'll give you a real example for this. So in 2000, I stayed in Cisco for 23 years. And then in 2017, I left and started our own company. And we are basically a Cisco partner, services only partner. So we do not do any reselling. We just do the services piece for Cisco. Means plan, design, implement, and optimize, right? For multiple solutions of Cisco: enterprise, data center, security, and observability. What I have seen, this is our 9th year as a company. We have delivered over 300 engagements for Cisco during this time, all services related. We are a smaller company, like around 30 people, and we have 17 CCIE certifications. What I am seeing that I still need those CCIEs, right? Because the experience they bring of this whole having the understanding of the planning, designing, implementing, and optimizing any Cisco solution is critical, right? Yes, their AI has certainly, is helping for them to do certain tasks more efficiently, but I still need those CCIEs to kind of actually lead those engagements, right? So in this whole conference in 2026 in Amsterdam, one of the favorite quotes or saying I like was in one of the keynotes, what G2 said, right? That don't worry about losing your job to AI, worry about losing your job to another person who may use AI more efficiently, right? So there's no doubt AI's value is there, but yeah, see how you can kind of use some of those tools to do your job more efficiently. But the knowledge of the whole Cisco solutions, planning, designing, implementing, and optimizing has to be there, right? And this whole certification program provides you that level of expertise.
Exactly. So you would say if somebody is watching this and they're thinking about their CCIE or they're studying, you would say go for it.
Yeah, at 30 years, I'm one of the very few active CCIEs, and I plan to keep it.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. And you're also a designated VIP. So can you tell me just a little bit about kind of the value of that community?
Oh my God, yeah. So in my career, it was always about giving back, right? Always about knowledge transfer, mentoring people. And I found that community is one of the ways to kind of do that, because what you do over there, that your people are kind of putting questions and their problems, and you just, voluntarily, you're helping them as being one of the Cisco experts, right? You're helping them to kind of get their problems resolved, right? So I did that. Believe in it big time. It's a huge, very nice community.
I think the main takeaways are that the Cisco certifications still have really good value. Maintain your certification through recertification, keep those skills active and be part of a fantastic community as a VIP. Yeah.
Indeed.
So do you have any kind of last words to somebody early in career who's, thinking about networking, thinking about kind of transitioning into tech?
So, as I said, back in the days, it was, the program was not well established, right? So it used to be only CCIE, right? So the only people at that time used to get their CCIEs, the people who were working in Cisco, like in the tech organization, or some of our customers who were actually deploying it, some of the large SPs at that time, right? So they were able to get it, but now if you see the program has evolved, that now you have the whole, the NA track, the NP track, and the IE track, right? So it kind of gives you a way to kind of grow in your career. Let me give you an example. So we are mainly a senior team of engineers, all mainly former Cisco engineers, but we have a program where we have maybe 3 to 5 engineers who are early in career. So how do we kind of grow them? We put them on this track. Most of them have already gotten their CCNAs and NPs, and they're now working towards a specific track for their IEs.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much. It was so nice to chat with you.
Very good. Really nice meeting you and chatting with you.